Yo, what's up guys, Jack here, and today I'm bringing back some Battlefront to the channel. In this one, we've got some gameplay where I'm doing something that you can use in pretty much any other multiplayer FPS game, and it's a great tactic that I like to call aggressive roaming. Basically, you're being a complete nuisance for the enemy, exactly where they wouldn't expect you to be. So in a game mode like Walker Assault, this can be quite an effective tactic, because as the stormtroopers are pushing forward to deactivate any uplinks that the rest of my team have activated further into the map, I'm actually solo right up at the front to try and catch them off guard, stopping them, killing them, and generally just ticking them off. And the whole point of this is to try and buy time for your team and stop groups of enemies from getting to their location. Now if you take the scout perk for example, or a suppressor in any other game and stay off the minimap, you can just go on these insane kill streaks playing like this. Ultimately your team are going to win, because this sort of tactic is very unexpected and it works great in Rush on BF4 as well if you want to use it in that game. I've also got some news regarding the first big DLC for the game coming up, but first a sponsored message from the Topps Star Wars card trader app. This is a free mobile app where you can collect the iconic characters from Star Wars, open packs, trade, read information about the lore of Star Wars, earn achievements and much more. If you're interested in checking the app out, there's a link down in the description below you can click on. So then, just before Christmas last year, we got our first free content update for Battlefront when the Battle of Jakku DLC launched for everyone. Now though, community manager Sledgehammer has confirmed that we can expect the next free content to come before the end of the month when the Battlefront update is released, so not long to go now. Unfortunately, the January update looks like it won't include a new map like some people have speculated. EA Brazil shared a video which contained new footage that looked like a map set on Tatooine. Now the details of this are very sketchy, but it looks like it could be real and will release at some point in the future. Lighting manager Oscar Carton confirmed when questioned that he's still polishing up the new maps and there will be no new maps released in the January update. What we do know though is that Battlefront will have both free content as well as content tied to DLC and Season Pass owners. The EA Brazil video touched on some other new features as well. New outfits for heroes like Luke and Leia based on the original trilogy, but I expect that gold bikinis are maybe a little out of the question. As well as that, we've got daily challenges coming, special community events and even private matches. Some of these features might be in the January update, or maybe they'll be released at a later date, but either way they all sound great, especially private matches. That's going to make life a whole lot easier for content creators like myself and allow you guys and everyone else to make amazing videos like we had with BF4. As well as that, community events could actually take place without trying to get every player on the same server somehow, which was kind of impossible, so we could see some big Easter egg hunts coming up in the future. I don't expect to see any competitive elements from private matches though. The game doesn't really lend itself to that very well, but private matches are very welcomed. All we need now, if you're a PC player, is probably a server browser and we can live the dream. We can at least hope. Maps though are what people want right now, and probably the biggest criticism of the game is that people are feeling it lacks content and gets a bit stale after a while. Jakku of course added a new game mode called Turning Point, which was really good, but unfortunately it's only available with the new DLC, and the new mode cannot be played on the old maps. Now we know that there's still 4 full DLCs to be released over the course of the year. As with any DICE DLCs, hopefully we can expect 4 maps with each one, so once all the DLC is released, you could say that there won't be any shortage of maps available. Whatever the January content has in store for us, Oscar Carton again claims that it's still a great patch and feels like players won't be disappointed. Hopefully they've taken a lot of the community feedback on board. It was important that someone came out straight away to clarify the information so players weren't going to be disappointed when the official content details are released and players saw that there were no new maps added. However, there is only 1 week left in January, so we can only assume that the patch is going to be releasing this week. And that's all for today guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay there. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. What do you think the new DLC is going to be for the game, and what could these alternative costumes for the heroes look like? Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, a thumbs down if you didn't, and I'll see you in the next one.